My journey to Dubai started at a small airport in Konya. I love this place, it feels like family. Security is relaxed. Nobody cares if you bring water or snacks onto the plane, which is perfect because Istanbul transit can be long and overpriced. Here you just walk straight from the terminal to the plane, and after boarding, they served us tea, water and a sandwich with cheese, tomato and olive paste. Simple, but one of the nicest breakfasts I've had on a flight. Istanbul airport is the opposite. Huge, you walk for miles. But it's also beautiful. I found a seat in the food court, opened my laptop and got some work done. There are areas to sleep, to relax, even workstations for travelers who want to stay productive. When prayer time came, I went to one of the masjids inside. It felt grounding in the middle of all that chaos. For my next flight, I had pre-ordered food online. A mixed grill platter with hummus, extra water, and later some karak tea with muffins. The chocolate one was much better than the blueberry, by the way. On board, you could connect to their entertainment system from your own device. Movies, maps, flight info. The time passed quickly. Arriving in Dubai, I checked into my hotel. The breakfast area was beautiful. Fresh juices, healthy shots, and my omelette made to order every morning. The hotel had 3 pools, a great view, and even a co-working area with iMacs for anyone who needed them. Of course, I was prepared with my own gear, but I still enjoyed ordering tea and working from there. Driving through the city for the first time was surreal, like watching Instagram come to life. I even passed a shop with the same name as the district where I live in Konya. Later, I went to the city center, visited a mosque and made wudu. Even for a normal evening prayer, the mosque was packed. The atmosphere was powerful, much more crowded than I expected. One of the first restaurants I tried had been open for over 80 years. The walls were covered with photos of celebrities who had eaten there. What surprised me most? The prices. They never changed them. Back in Europe or Turkey, a place like this would have doubled or tripled its prices. Here, they stay authentic and the food was incredible. After that, I visited the Saddle, a 24/7 cafe where you can order from your car or sit outside. Chill atmosphere and surrounded by luxury cars. It felt very Dubai. I also discovered Dubai has a Chinatown. Signs in Chinese, authentic restaurants and Asian drinks I really enjoyed. From there I went to Mart, a wholesale marketplace that's massive. You can find everything here. Food, appliances, clothes and furniture. They even have buggies driving people around because the place is that big. I prayed in the masjid inside, then caught a ride back to the entrance. Then came Dubai Mall. My first time there and it felt overwhelming in the best way. I'm not used to those dimensions after 3 years in Konya. Shops, restaurants, an aquarium, endless variety. I also tried Dave's Hot Chicken, one of those viral restaurants. To be honest, it didn't impress me. Fast food just isn't my thing anymore. But I did find some favorites, like My Himak, where they sell avocado smoothies with nuts. Raw nuts inside of the drink, one of the best I've ever tasted. $5 well spent. I also tried Dampa seafood after seeing their seafood boil online, but I realized I'm just not a seafood guy. For desserts, Balaban stood out. They load their creations with pistachios and fresh ingredients, and the prices are extremely affordable. It reminded me that not everything in Dubai is expensive. You can get burgers for under $3, full meals for $7. I even tried Berliner Döner, a spot famous with Germans, but honestly, it wasn't like the Döner from Berlin. Not bad, just not the same. Before leaving, I stopped at a Turkish restaurant for pide. The prices were high compared to Konya, but the taste made it worth it. What surprised me most wasn't just the luxury side of Dubai, but the everyday side. Huge supermarkets with everything ready, bakeries, hot meals, groceries. You could live here without ever cooking if you wanted to. And while exploring Dubai Mall, I even checked out the prayer area and the famous toilets from TikTok. Yes, with remote controls and all the features you can imagine. Dubai for me is a city of contrasts. Old restaurants that never change their prices, markets where you can find everything, luxury malls that feel like another world, and cafes where you can just sit with your laptop and no one bothers you. It's a place where you can practice your religion freely, feel safe carrying all your gear, and connect with people on a similar journey. Some parts didn't live up to the hype, others completely surprised me. But that's travel, and Dubai definitely left its mark.